Hello and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. It's me, WarpSpeedSloth, and today we are taking a look at the Starfarer Gemini. This is the military variant, as you could probably tell from the green paint as opposed to the silver aluminium look. It's pretty much the same as the base variant, aside from a couple things. It's got a Tier 7 primary thruster and two Tier 6s instead of just a few Tier 4 or 5s, I think it was, in the other one. What in the world? The lighting is really broken with this. Still has 14 Tier 3 maneuvering thrusters, size 6 power plant. It's got a size 3 fixed mount on the front, two size 4 unmanned turrets, sorry. It's got two size 3 manned turrets and one size 5 unmanned turrets. And it's got two size 4 shields. And one thing I noticed right away when I was playing around with this is that the engines are very different on this, and that's because they have their bigger, different engines. I mean, I think these engines look really cool, but it's a bit different. Personally, I haven't flown this ship, so I haven't been able to actually see what they look like. But they look really cool from the outside. Kind of a different change from the typical standard looking engines you get before. Again, you can see from this side the UE logo kind of worn down though, along with that little warning one being weathered from atmospheric flights or space dust or who knows. It's the same mass as the other one, 350 metric tons. It still has a max crew of 7. But the cargo capacity is much... hit this thing again. Cargo capacity is much lower compared to the other one. The other one had about 3,300 cargo units, and this one has 2,500. Just under that. So you are losing a lot of cargo by going with the military variant. But on the other hand, you are getting a well-defended ship. That being said, it's not going to maneuver very well. It'll be fast because of the engines and such, but it's still got the Tier 3 thrusters for maneuvering, so you're going to be slow and vulnerable from multiple angles. I don't know what this little camera is. It's kind of cool. Laser access, probably the tracking device for these huge missiles on the front. So instead of the tractor beam, you get this missile. Again, you get these are your size 4 guns. They're the same ones as before. Underneath you get an airlock. Same as before. We can open it up if we want. That one doesn't stay open. That's weird. Let's try to pop inside here. It'll be generally the same as the other one. Just a couple minor differences here and there, I suppose. This one's a little bit more laggy than the other one, actually. Instead of the 120 FPS or whatever I was getting before, I'm getting 65, and you can keep track of it yourself in the top right if you want. Got fraps going there. Just close this. Again, the door is the same as before. A little bit of epilepsy going on because the ship's on warning mode for some reason. Battle mode, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, same thing as before. You got the nets on the side, the human-looking capsules. Not much has changed, really. Again, you got the gold tubes. This is not orange in this thing, it's green. I don't know why they would bother changing it. You can see the orange better. If you're running along, then you kind of want to be able to see it, not just kind of run around. Back in here, again, you got an orange light. I don't know why it would be blinking right now. I don't know where it's coming from, even. Regardless. I think this door was white before. And again, we have a distinct lack of the orange. These are all green now. I mean, it's not a big deal at all. It's just different. These screens are also green, whereas the other one, they were blue. Just an observation. Alright, let's head upstairs and see what else we can find that's different. Nice green color scheme instead of the white. Airlock 1. Again, we'll go to the right first. Still have this ladder going up top. That looks like it's untextured. If you had to ask me, I would say so. I mean, it's okay, they'll fix it. Again, coming back in here. And again, you got your cargo management area, presumably. Alright, let's hop in here. It's so different with the green screens instead of the blue screens. But again, you got your 6 escape pods. Let's see if the seats work in this one. Oh, look at that, they do. So this is a much more accurate view of what you'll be able to see if you're captaining the Starfarer. The viewing angles aren't bad, but I mean, you'll just be mainly telling them where to go anyway. You won't actually be flying. So it's not bad. There's no windows up top like in the Starfarer. It's okay, I suppose. Let's hop into the pilot seat. So the angles are, as I said in the other video, they're perfect. You can see all the way around with no problems. You can, and I mean, if you have to see something that's maybe up there, maybe you could rotate your ship. Maybe, I don't know. Depends what you really want to do. I think they're fine. I've flown this thing. It works. You'll have your holographic scanner that tracks the other ships most of the time anyway, so it's not really going to be a big problem. But again, you got access to all these buttons, these screens, buttons up top. We know that the individuals at each landing zone will be able to communicate with us via these screens, so it's kind of nice that they just have one kind of sitting there. Let's check out the other seat, see what's different. Hop over here. Oh. I guess we don't need a, there's no steering column on this one. I guess we don't need it, technically. Also, if you look, there's loads of buttons on the desktop here, and there's not on that side. So that means you basically need a dedicated pilot, and you need a dedicated shield manager. At least in this ship. I don't remember if this side had the steering wheel or not, but regardless, you're gonna need a few people to crew this thing anyway, because it's a military version. You need someone to man the weapons and whatnot. Let's take a look in these things. These power management, assumably weapons, shields, I don't know, anything you need to be controlled, presumably could be done from here. You can kind of see forward that direction if you needed to. Oh. Got a good view of me at the table. I don't think we need to check out the other one. Yeah, let's do it. It'll be the same, but have this ship for a while, might as well look at it. And again, you can kind of look forward. Do what you need to do here. Let's hop out. Run out here. Go the other way. Again, catwalks are basically the same. This netting is actually green, and the other one it was black. It's a little detail I found. That is a bug. That is not... That's a green screen emitting blue light. That was a problem. Most people would say, who cares, but when it's shining like that and there's no blue light, and you run by, it's going to be like, wait, where's that coming from? So let's go in this airlock, check out the catwalks. Again, it's a bit epileptic out here because of the warnings. I don't know why they're here. Again, you have the lifts. Bit buggy there as well. Man. We've seen this all before, though. Same general idea. Turrets on each back part. One cool thing you can see here is the engine. You can kind of see it. It's awesome. Alright, let's head back inside and take a look around. Specifically upstairs. Up we go. Living quarters again. Maintenance, cargo. Let's go to the maintenance like we did before. I think these rooms are basically the same. They look the same. Again, you got escape pods all over the place in this thing. Rundown. Again, you got your little orange room. Run down here. Oh, that is a problem. The glass is not in properly. Major issue. It should be scooted down a bit more. Regardless, let's take a look in here. Let's see if the viewing in these seats are any better than in the other one. Because the other one was buggy, if you remember. Oh gosh. Well, that's useless. But while we're here, we can just kind of take a look. That is the, pardon me, the green color. I don't know about you, but I would prefer the other one. The other color scheme suits me more. I like shiny things. Especially in video games, it just looks interesting. Another good look at those engines. We're in that turret right there. This thing is still like massive though. You cannot comprehend how big this thing is. If you saw this thing in real life, it would be like, geez. Most ships in this game would be crazy to... Oh, okay, what is going on? Okay. I think I just didn't get out of third person. That's okay. Let's run back down here. Let's check out this middle stuff. See if anything's different. Still have the chair. That grain is very annoying. I don't know why it's there. Grav generator. Same thing. Same deal. That bug is the same as well. That one right there, you can see. Coming in here, it is exactly the same. Nothing is different. Let's take a quick run down here. Try and see if the other turret is any better for sitting in. I don't think it will, but we'll try it anyway. Oh, look at that. That is pretty good. Well, aside from these buttons that are like right in your face, but I mean, that's pretty good for viewing angles, let's be honest here. You are going to be able to do some damage with that. That's great. That that animation is a little bit crooked. We're getting off crooked a little bit. Alright, let's run down here. Back we go. Let's go this way. Pretty sure this is the one with the crawl hole. That is indeed. We're not going to go through it because I got stuck last time I tried. In here is actually where we can get to the maintenance. I don't know what this room actually maintains, but as you remember, that ladder goes down below. Okay. We'll go down it anyway. And see. Let's head back up there. Right. Alright, if we ran down here, we'd be able to get to the living quarters. I don't know why you put me in a third person, whatever. Is it chrome in here, or is it just a light? No, it's chrome in here. This is cool. Because in the other one it was like white, remember? Let's try the seat. These guns look absolutely massive. This is actually a different turret type than the ones in the back as well, actually, if you just look. See, that one's like huge and big and fat, and these ones are just... these ones are little. There's nice big guns on the top of that as well. Let's hop out of here. These red lights are kind of annoying. I don't like. They're not. They're not necessary. We're not in any danger. Okay, we're going fast. If we go out here, that'll take us down again. Maintenance access 1, maintenance access 3, apparently. What about number 2? Or is that this one? I don't know. No, it was the same kind of deal. If we go in here, see all the beds in here. They're really plain in this one. There's no like bed logo, unless they're untextured as well, because that was kind of the same kind of deal behind the ladder on the main catwalk there. But again, same beds, same deal. Coming in here, men, women's. Okay, let me in. Same thing, except it's all chrome. Oh, maybe? See, it's like dark. No, it's like light. That's weird. I don't know. But again, same deal. Shower. If it were this bright, always, I would get so annoyed. That would have to be fixed. The women's, I'm going to assume, is exactly the same, and it is. Lovely. Okay. Let me out. Take a quick hop in here. Now again, the chrome is cool, but the red lights, they need to be fixed. They need to be turned off. Because they're wrecking the feel of the ship. It's just like we're always in danger on this thing. But again, you got your nice kitchen setting. It's quite cool. I don't know what this is though. What do these labels say on the bottom? I thought there was a radiation symbol, but it is the MISC logo, unless they're intending it for it to be radiation as well. But then you also have biohazard. Is it some sort of compost bin? It's the trash. Can't really see in there too well. There's nothing in there. Again, you got your same kind of screens and whatnot. Home away from home. Coming in here, it is exactly the same, except the screens are green. Oh, and there is something here. Weird. Oh, look at that. I just noticed that. Got your own booze. Lovely. It's good to know. Have a party coming in here. Now this is the saddest part of the whole ship. You don't get your nice spaceship themed blankets. You're too cool because you're in the military. But yeah, those are like the best part of the whole ship. Again, private shower, private sink. Head out here. Let's head down this ladder. Here we are. There's a window or something there. I don't know. If we head back here, and let's head back downstairs. So I don't think I've missed anything at this point. It's all the same. So I mean, what do I really think about this ship? To be honest, I would buy the other one before I bought this one. The role I see in the game is as a kind of cargo hauler. That's what I'm going to be doing for myself. I've got my Caterpillar. So I will be making loads of money doing that. And if I were to buy one of these, I would need it to be able to haul as much cargo as possible. Don't get me wrong, this thing still has 2,500 cargo units, but the extra 1,000 would make you a lot more money. And it's already like pretty well defended. I mean, this thing would just be quite a bit more fast than the other one. But it would still maneuver just as poorly because the maneuvering thrusters are not great. And I'm pretty sure that's what these are, actually. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I've got my Caterpillar. I don't really like this one too much, to be honest. I don't like the color too much. I wish it would be a bit more shiny, like maybe the painted aluminum, something. I don't know. Just something about it. Doesn't roll my boat, or turn my crank, or whatever you want to say. But anyway, I hope you found this video entertaining and maybe a bit helpful. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.